Now take a look outside. You can definitely see that it's a bit cloudy across the region. However, still warm if you are stepping out right now. Temperatures will continue to warm up over the next couple of hours. We'll get back into the upper 80s here very shortly and then hold on to those temperatures just for a few hours before cooling down very fast tonight, dropping into the 60s for lows. As we give you a widened out view of what we are watching right now, we are watching monsoonal moisture pulling in from the southwest, giving us the bit of cloud cover that we're dealing with and also the cooler air too. A change in our weather pattern has happened from where we were yesterday to where we are today as a ridge of high pressure that was sitting across the southwest, giving extreme heat to portions of Arizona and of course Southern California too, now off to the east, and we are pulling in more of that monsoonal moisture and allowing some cooler air to funnel in too. As we take a look at the rest of this afternoon, we'll continue to keep the cloud cover in place and also pull in a few showers across portions of the Sierra. Now we are still going to stay dry here across Northern California, but we will have the chance of pulling in a few showers, especially south and east of Yosemite. We'll continue to watch the cloud cover tonight and also breezes too, starting to feel them kicking in this afternoon and only becoming stronger through the rest of the evening. Right now we are picking up gusts close to about 25 to 30 miles per hour through portions of the Delta, and through the rest of tonight our strongest wind will be across the Delta. Upwards about 35 to even 40 mile per hour gusts will be possible. Even through the Sacramento Valley we will have the chance of picking up gusts close to about 25 miles per hour too, but I think most of us are going to just fall in the breezy category rather than super windy category. As we take a look at the rest of this afternoon, most of our highs across the valley back into the upper 80s to low 90s, cooler than average for this time of the year, as our average high in Sacramento is right around 95 degrees. So finally feeling some relief from the heat, even across the Central Valley too. We're feeling the relief. Back into the upper 80s to low 90s for highs today. And if you're traveling up towards the higher elevations, back into the 80s for highs, a few of us getting close to the upper 70s, and even across the Delta, holding on to the 70s and 80s, a bit cooler as you head closer to the Bay Area, back into the 60s and mid 70s. If you do have any plans later on this evening, maybe you're heading to the River Cats game, here's a look at your forecast. So temperatures still going to be warm, especially the hour before the game, holding on to the 80s. We'll stay there just in time for first pitch, but by the time that we're wrapping up the game, very comfortable outside, holding on to that cloud cover, and temperatures will start to fall into the 60s and 70s. We can't beat temperatures like this, especially as we begin the month of August, but taking a look at our next couple of days, we're going to continue to keep our cooler than average temperatures around. Now, not going to last for long, however. We'll hold on to them tomorrow and even through Thursday, staying comfortable and keeping the clouds going too. Breezes will stay in place over the next couple of days, so get used to the Delta breeze because it's here to stay. As we look ahead towards the end of the week and upcoming weekend, our heat starting to kick back in as early as Friday. Temperatures will start to warm right back up into the 90s by Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday bringing that peak heat. Our peak day this week going to be on Sunday, back to 104 in Sacramento, and we'll continue to hold on to the triple digits as we look ahead to next week as well. Around the Bay Area, foothills, and Sierra, here's a look at what you have to expect. Enjoy the cooler than average temperatures while we've got them around. We'll continue to hold on to the 70s and 80s across the Sierra and foothills. Tomorrow a bit cloudier, especially across the Sierra, with the chance of picking up a few isolated thunderstorms. Most of those going to be very isolated, and if anything, just causing gusty winds. As for the Bay Area over the next couple of days, holding on to the 60s and then a bit more sunshine and slowly warming up by the end of the week.